Welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. If you, like me, have beaten Act 5 and want to start the interlude after that, and it's blocked, like with me, I can show you how to unlock it. You have to go to Act 1, restart that again. Then you'll have to solve the whole aqueous oil gas station thing at the beginning again. And then you'll have to leave there and then return to it. And I'll show you what happens when you return. So, as I said, just leave the station and then come back again. And then something should happen. I haven't seen that yet, I've just heard that something happens here. Scene 2 happens here. There's a new scene. Okay. Interesting. You can also do this during your first playthrough. You don't have to especially come back for this. There's a stranger here. A man with a large pair of antlers slung over his shoulder is speaking with Joseph. And that's only a few miles outside of Hutchinville anyway. I don't think you could do much better for accessibility, and they got that new gas station if folks get lost. But maybe they should feel lost, Joseph, just as lost then as we are already lost. Just like poor itinerant Silas, walking the road looking for a home. Well, that's a way to look at it, I guess. Well, hello. I heard that old truck rumble on up. How's Blue? Say maybe you can help this fellow? He's looking for a venue. That's how you said it, right? Sure, I have an old friend who runs a bar and they've got a real big stage. No, it can't be indoors, impossible. But I'm obliged to stop for a moment to help me work this through. Let me explain my charge. I've dedicated my last 12 years to the design and orchestration of my life's great work, a grand, broadly experimented theatrical adaptation of The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. Yeah, I've read some of this stuff. Yeah, he's pretty okay. Not one of my favorites, but Carrington has some knack for drama. Well, drama's really my second love, my higher calling is pseudoscience. So when is the performance? The event is to be performed tomorrow morning just before dawn. But in the spirit of tragedy, our venue fell through at least at the last moment. I've been out all day driving the highways looking for a replacement, eyes fastened to the landscape like a hawk scouring the field. So like a hawk, in fact, that I failed to keep an eye on my gas meter. I'm here waiting for the tow truck to bring my car so I can get back at the task. Well, I don't mind keeping an eye out for the spot. I'm on the drive anyway. If you have attention to spare, I'd be grateful. Somewhere outdoors, somewhere intimate, somewhere tragic. And we know exactly where that is. Hey, Joseph. Well, here you are. Here I am. Yep, I'm hard at work, as you can see. Now don't distract me, huh? You like your work? It's better than being in a ditch? Huh, I bet you always say that. Like a reflex. When people ask about my work, I always say it's pretty okay. That way I don't have to think about it. And then we leave again. It's time to go. So, and then, after that, you can quit back to the circle. And, ta-da! The Death of the Hired Man is now unlocked. Last interlude. The Death of the Hired Man. It's a theater? Which is interesting. Huh. To Lafayette Moon. Mexico? That's what she said. Damn! Oh, she's been there before. Sounds so far away. She lived there for years. Why would she come back? Ask her. Sometimes it's hard to get a straight answer. So I recall, well, that old girl's trouble anyhow. I tell you her you said so. Oh, she'd wear it with pride. She would, wouldn't she? How's business? Shitty. Haha. Sure you laugh. Sorry, Harry. You laugh, but where will you go to sit and talk all day when they shut this place down? Oh, I appreciate the stakes. It would be a different story if someone brought a drink with cash now and then. Bought a drink with cash, not brought. Sure, Harry, we've got all our troubles, which reminds me. I'll poem. No, it's not that. As I was leaving the bureau, I ran into someone else. Uh-huh. Your erstwhile janitor. I bet. What did he have to say? In fact, he suggested he might come by and clean your facilities. He what? I told him never to. No, Harry, be kind. I told him... Die Dorms. Here he is. Now? Be kind. I'm always kind. How does it look out there, Brandon? It's pretty okay. Sure. The sun is out. Imagine that. I mean, it's clear skies. Clear skies today. Well, I'll get started. Listen, kid. Just going back, my young friend. We'll check in on you shortly. Oh, it's just a couple of bathrooms. See, that attitude. Go on back, Brandon. Okay, I'll start with the ladies. Fine. There's nobody? No, it's just us and the kids. Oh, hey y'all, what are you watching? Some soap opera. To laugh a red moon. Oh yeah, my mom used to watch this one. The woman in this scene, Magda, she's a Martian banker. Her lover is the moon Deimos, but she's unfaithful. It's very compelling. She's in love with Deimos, that's one of the moons of the Mars. Well. And it just starts over. See, Harry, a little bit of kindness and you got your janitor back. When was I ever anything but kind to him? I let him sleep in the office whenever he misses his bus. But he's not dependable. Off he goes, always when I need him most. He thinks he ought to earn a little pay. I can't afford to pay any fixed wages, though I wish I could. So when someone else can pay, then someone else will have to. Not so loud, he'll hear you. I want him to. He'll have to eventually. Harry, I believe you were about to pour us a couple drinks. This damn bar is like a muddy black little pond where everyone who stops to drink falls in and drowns. Now, Harry, who would drink from a muddy black pond? There's always someone thirsty enough. Huh, what are you in this colorful metaphor? Just another set of bones at the bottom. I'll drink to that. Hell, so will I. They're falling in love. Yeah? On TV. So how did it go? Your plaything? My plaything? You said you put on a play, right? I staged an experimental theater production, yes. Pardon me? If you must know, it was a disaster. Sorry to hear that. On the topics of my production, the less said, the better. Fine, change the subject. It was doomed from the start, really. As I watched the sun rise that morning in front of Evokes Oils. What's that? The gas station, Joseph's place. Oh, how old is Joe? Reflective these days, aren't we all? Wait, you did your play at the gas station? I staged? Yes. And nobody came out, huh? I'll be damned. An uncommon venue, by design. It's unique, I'll give you that. Even if an audience had materialized, there were other gaps in the production. Okay. The cast and crew also absent. Damn. So I alone stood there at sunrise with no play and no audience to miss it. And you? What's been occupying your days and nights, my friend? Not much. Sometimes I go down to the store and restock, but then it's straight back home. Home? You mean this place? I guess. Sounds pathetic, doesn't it? Not at all. No, you had it right at first. This bar is no home. It all depends on what you mean by home. Talking to Bren the other day, I got the sense she sees this bar as a kind of home too. Ha, he's like a dog that walked in off the street. And what do you do, Harry, when a dog walks in off the street? You give him some water. A dog never did anything wrong. Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. What's that from? A poem. I bet it sounds like a greeting card. It's meant to sound a little cynical, I believe. What's the poem called? The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. Of course. Only the poem which served as the basis for my doomed experimental stage production. I'm sure it's a great poem. The next line is, I should have called it something you somehow haven't to deserve. Huh. Mean anything to you? Well, is he a Christian man? Frost? Yes, I think he was, with a healthy measure of doubt. Then it sounds to me like the grace of God. Huh. You get it when you're baptized. It's automatic. You don't have to do anything to earn it. You just try to be worthy of it. What do you think? Harry, you know I only attend church for the acoustics. Then what's the line mean to you? Oh, I take it very literally. It's a moral claim. There is for each of us a place called home. The relationship is inalienable. It's our birthright. No one may keep us from this place. Says who, though? I mean, who enforces it? If God won't, then it's up to us. And I guess you think the same goes for that kid back there? Am I so transparent? So why is it up to us, though? Doesn't his grandma work in a bank or something? Does she? I'm pretty sure I heard that. But Harry, don't you think that if he could get help from family? Sure, maybe they had a fight. He looked exhausted. Yeah, he did. Why don't you go check on him? It's kinda quiet back there, huh? Not to scold him, Harry. Just see how he's doing. Yeah, alright. I'll catch up on the melodrama of the day. Well, you've been glued to this program all day. What do you make of it? Everybody's secretly in love with everybody else. It's so boring. So too consistent, I see. So your play was a bust? Our live theater is always a risk. That's what makes it interesting. I agree. Sure, you're a performer, you understand. I was in a movie recently. I hadn't heard. Yeah, a western, kind of. A glitch western. You have my complete attention. I was just thinking about your poem. Oh. Yeah, but I was thinking about it as a riddle. Like, what's the place where when you have to go there, they have to take you in? And the answer is home? No, it's a grave. Our host returns, but so quickly. Well, did you and the young man have a heart-to-heart conversation? How is he? He's asleep on the floor with a roll of paper towels as a pillow. Try to remember, Harry. No, it's alright. Let him rest. And that was the last interlude. So, we're done with Kentucky Route Zero, and tomorrow we'll start with Pony Island. Have a nice day. See you then.